you can see chickens on a tray. Hi, it's me and it's another video with my narration. Many countries have their own traditions and cultures. These things do not suddenly appear from nowhere. They're formed from a mixture of people's everyday life and influences from other cultures. And it continues to develop and change. People think Japan's rich in culture, and it is a fact. Yet we are greatly influenced by Chinese culture, which has formed what makes Japan now. Just a simple example, Japanese ramen couldn't exist without China. There shouldn't be any customs of which to make fun. However, being able to enjoy the internet space in English as a native Japanese person has made me realize a lot of our culture is often ridiculed. Ridiculed. Is it ridiculed? I need to check that up.
Ridiculed.
Okay, ridiculed. Yeah, that was what I wanted to say. Japanese Christmas tradition is one of them. We eat KFC's fried chicken and Domino's or Pizza Hut's pizzas. We go on a date on Christmas Day. We feel the holiday vibes through those activities. So excuse me with these irrelevant clips. I just went to a hair salon on the same day and I was gonna hold it for lunchtime, but it was too late when I came back home, so I was gobbling leftover in front of. So I think I need to explain the situation. I think I didn't explain it. So here you can see chickens on a tray. So these chicken pads have been brined for maybe 2 hours, and then I put them on the tray because I don't want to cook them when they're soaking wet. So let's move on to the fried chicken now. We'll dry it up right here. No, 2 teaspoons of salt, okay? I feel like it's too much, but do we need as much really? ちょっとだけ少なめね。これくらい？適当にこれくらい。と黒胡椒が大さじ1だけど、okay. Well, I'm not measuring this anymore because I'm so confused. 大さじ1. That's quite a lot of white pepper in it. Okay. Oh my god. I don't know what to do. Okay. That's quite a lot. Really, I can't really help anymore. I messed up. Then half tablespoon of ground garlic. I'm gonna be more careful this time. Yes. And then okay, now let me go back to my narration. A lot of Japanese people enjoy this tradition. So, here I'm not making fun of this custom, but being respectful by making it from scratch. I don't remember the last time I had KFC. I think it was Christmas. I think I was a high schooler. I remember my dad and I went to KFC to pick up a Christmas party grill that we had booked. It was too long ago to remember whether we had waited long in a queue or not. But one of my friends who had worked in KFC told me that they stopped selling some of their side meals and burgers on Christmas Day because they are madly busy to fry chickens and put them in pre-ordered Christmas barrels. Their work schedule also changes for Christmas. I don't know how much I'm allowed to say in order not to be in trouble. I'll stop here, but I'm saying KFC for Christmas is a real thing. 200 milliliter of buttermilk. Okay. Anyways, I tried my best to cook KFC fried chicken here. Recipe is down below. Why do I know the recipe? Am I one of those 3 people who knows the top secret? The truth is, there was one Japanese guy who was madly into copycatting the KFC chicken. I found him on YouTube though. He took 3 years to create what he made there. This recipe was hugely inspired by his, but with my way to make my fried chicken, because he didn't reveal the precise procedure. I guess he didn't think someone would actually give it a go. Fair enough. When he brought a pressure cooker to fry chicken, I immediately sensed that I would not make it exactly the same way as what he did there. I brined drumsticks in 2.5% salted water with 1.6% of sugar for 2 hours, and then I lined them on a rack to dry for 2 hours. I did it in the room temperature. I made the liquid mixture by mixing 1 egg, 200 ml of milk, and 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. I put the dried chicken in it and then I put them into the dry mixture. Dry mixture consists of cake flour, cornstarch, bread flour, salt, consommé soup stock powder, thyme, oregano, basil, marjoram, rosemary, black pepper, white pepper, paprika. Oh my god, it's the sound that's telling us it's 5 o'clock. Okay, I need to wait for a bit until the sounds just goes away. Okay, I think it's finished. Where were we? Did I say the names of all spices? Okay, I think I just didn't say garlic and ginger. But anyways, so I put the chicken in a dry mixture to cool and left them there for 1 hour to make sure that dry mixture was perfectly attached to the chickens and the flavors penetrate them to an adequate extent. After an hour, it was time to fry, but not quite yet. I brushed off excess flour, put them back into the liquid mixture, and coated them again with the dry mixture. I held the coated chicken very tightly to make sure the butter is well attached to the chicken again, and threw them in a pot of oil that was heated to warm over low heat. The chicken should not make any noise at this moment because the oil temperature is low. When the batter was hardened, I took them out onto a rack, gave them a good rest. I fried 8 drumsticks in total and fried 2 of them at a time, so I ended up resting the first batch for maybe like 20 minutes or so. I heated up the oil high and fried the rested fried chicken again until crispy and brown. It turned out really good. My sister, who often eats KFC, sent me messages after she came back from the gym and had some. She said it was exactly like KFC's, the visual wise and the taste wise, but not the original one, but this product which is called Red Hot Chicken. I asked my sister to buy some original fried chicken so that I could compare, but it seemed like I should have asked for Red Hot Chicken instead. For the pizza, I think I'll make another video on this. So for the cake, I purchased a classic Western-inspired cake that's broadly enjoyed in Japan. This is called shortcake, but it's not crispy. It's a very light and fluffy sponge with fresh whipped cream and strawberries. Here's some party drink called rosemary. It brings me such nostalgia. It doesn't contain any alcohol and it is made for kids. The name, as you can easily notice, is derived from champagne and Merry Christmas. It was first sold in 1947 by a Japanese company in Tokyo, and this one we had from that day was mascot flavor. That was all for today's content, and I'm gonna put some clips that we were eating while having a silly conversation, so please enjoy the rest too, and have a good day, and have a good holiday season. Goodbye, and see you on maybe Pizza's video.
バルしたわけね。
再現した。
再現した。
ケンタッキーも再現をした。
あ、再現をしたのか。あ、なるほど。
チキン食べて。どっちか当ててほしいから。
ケンタッキーの味も忘れたよ。味が。
なんかどっかに本当のケンタッキーあるんだってさ。
でもそれは両方それぞれを食べんとさ、どっちがどっちってよく分かる。両方とも例えば歌のを食べてしまったら、今日はこれを食べたいの。でも味は歌のの方が美味しいけど、これ出来たてじゃないハンディは多分あれやろな。それが分からない。
出来たてのケンタッキー食べたことないから。
これはチンしたの？
揚げ直したの？
揚げ直したか。ケーキも作った。こ
これはスーパー。
れはスーパーね。
でもチキン2個食べたら気持ち悪い。
食べ過ぎた。
胃もたれすごい。
まあそうやな。こんだけの衣と味はね、こっちの方が美味しいよ。
私ね。
美味しい。
出来たてと比べたら。
出来たてを覚えてん。とかこれだからこっちはやっぱ古い味がする。
なんか
明らかに。
ケンタッキー食べたことあるのクリスマスの時だから、クリスマスって作り置きしてるっていうじゃん。だから
そうやな。
この味しか食べたことない。
確かに2個でいいな。
もう1個ピザだし。
そうやね。重たいもんな。
ショートケーキ無理。
ピザ半分でいいかもしれんな。でもまさにこの欧米のクリスマス料理やこれ。
違う、これ日本のクリスマス。
あ、そっか、日本か。でも今欧米もこんなんやね。
日本といえばクリスマスこれだよねっていうのを再現したかった。
なるほど。確かに胃がもたれるわ、パパでも。
久しぶりにこんな重たいの食べ
た。確かにな。
なんかいつも軽いっていうかさ。
比較したって言ったね。味見せずに比較したわけ。作り方レシピを見て。ケンタッキーの。
ケンタッキーは YouTube じゃない。ケンタッキーはレシピ秘密だから、ケンタッキーの味を再現したい人たちがいっぱい研究してるでしょ。
ああ、なるほど。それを、じゃあそれを参考に作ったの。なるほどね。
なんか雰囲気が出るじゃん。
出る。
この偽物のキャンドルもいいよね。
これいいと思うよ。すごいよう見つけたね、こんな絵の。向こうで買ったん？イギリスで、日本で。
スタジオ来る。
こんないいの見つけたね。すごいや。味あるよこれ。
これ100均。
パパはでもこの素朴なケーキ好きやわ。
でもうちもそれ好きだと思った。
素朴なケーキ。全然凝ってない。